Srimate Ramanujaya Namaha, Srimad Varavara Munayae Namaha, Sri Baladhanvi Gurave Namaha. Namaskaram one and all, and welcome to day 7 of our Margari Vaibhavam, where we are experiencing Yemperuman's Thirunamam, that is divine names, as given by Andal Nachiyar in her Thiruppavai 30 Pasurams. So it's one Namam per day for that Pasuram. So yesterday we experienced the Thirunamam Hari in Pasuram 6. And one thing to note here is, from Pasuram 1 to 5 of Thiruppavai, Andal does Mangala Sasanam, that is, sings the glory of Yemperuman in his 5 states of Para, Vyuha, Vibhava, Antaryami and Archai. This is also where she establishes what is the means and goal for the Jivatma, that is to go and serve Yemperuman, experience and express their love to Yemperuman. And then she also talks about the do's and the don'ts, and she's going to use this vow, the vow that the Gopikas followed, as an excuse to go and see Sri Krishna. So from Pasuram 6 onwards, Andal is actually waking up all her neighbor friends, and each friend represents one type of devotee in general, and it also represents one type of Alvar. So in Pasuram 6, she woke up Poigai Alvar, and in Pasuram 7, she is going to wake up Peyalvar. Here, the Namam that we are going to experience is Kesavan. This Kesava Namam is a very, very famous Namam, isn't it? We have heard it, and we also know this relates to Srimad Narayana. But what does this Thirunamam actually mean? The first reference of this Kesava Thirunamam is seen in Harivamsam, where God Shiva himself actually talks about the meaning of this Thirunamam. It says, Ayanukkum Aranukkum Utpadakan, that is, the one from whom Shiva and Brahma originates, or the one who becomes the reason for the existence of Brahma and Shiva. If we take the term Kesava, it can be split as Ka plus Isha plus Va. Here Ka represents Brahma, Isha represents Shiva, and Va is the one who gives birth. And hence, God Shiva here says in Harivamsham that Srimad Narayana is the one who becomes the source or who gave birth to Brahma and Shiva. And that's what we see from Srimad Narayana's umbilical cord. We see a lotus, and in that lotus is seated Brahma, and Brahma gave birth to Shiva. So this is the first meaning of Kesavan. The second meaning is the one who has beautiful hair, Kesham. Andal herself, in her next prabandham called Nachiyar Thirumori, she celebrates this aspect as Kulalarahar. We can also see Tirumangayalvar singing Maivannan Narunkunchu. All this talks about the beauty of Yemperuman's hair, which is really curled. And it is also dark black in color. That is, he is so black and his hair is also so black that it gives blackness, the color blackness, it's blackness. And that's his beautiful hair. The third interpretation is that he is the one who killed the demon called Keshi. And hence, Yemperuman who killed Keshi is called as Kesavan. This also leaves us with the meaning that Kesavan, that is, Kesava is the one, Kesavaha, Klesha Nasanaha, who destroys the Klesham. Klesham means distress, grief, trouble, or impurities. It doesn't mean the troubles or the papams or the distress that we face in this birth. Just by chanting this Thirunamam, we can get rid of all the sins we have accumulated over all the births. Unlike Harinamam, which needs to be chanted multiple times, it is said that just saying Kesava once can redeem us. It doesn't mean we shouldn't chant multiple times. It's just said that way. And hence, Kesava Namam is such a beautiful Namam. There is one instance where we see how the Papam was destroyed. All the Shiva Ganas, that is, the people who serve God Shiva, once got cursed by Shiva himself and landed in Sri Perumbutur. And that's why we call it as Bhutapuri, the place where all the Bhutas reside. Staying there, they did penance for the Adi Keshava Perumal there and were redeemed out of their curse. And hence, this Keshava Thirunamam is absolutely the one that can remove all our sins, and hence Klesha Nashanaha. Let's keep chanting this Thirunamam. See you all tomorrow with the next Thirunamam. Until then, Dhanyasmi Srimate Ramanujaya Namaha.
கீச்சன் ரங்கும் ஆனை சாத்தன் கலந்து பேசின பேச்சரவம் கேட்டிலையோ பேய் பெண்ணே காசும் பிறப்பும் கலகலப்ப கை பேர்த்து வாசனரும் குழல் ஆய்ச்சியர் மத்தினா ஓசைப்படு தயிரரவம் கேட்டிலையோ நாயக்க பெண் பிள்ளாய் நாராயணன் மூர்த்தி கேசவனை பாடவும் நீ கேட்டே கிடத்தியோ கேசவனை பாடவும் நீ கேட்டே கிடத்தியோ தேசமுடையாய் திரவேலோரம் பாவாய் தேசமுடையாய் திரவேலோரம் பாவாய் ஆண்டாள் திருவடிகளே சரணம்.